In position 19, 18, position 19, Jason Bell, and our 20th and final starter, the 26 of Chris Singleton. They are our 20 starters for tonight's auto upgrade Midget 50-lap feature race. The tanks will be absolutely chockers in these cars. You will not get another drop of fuel in them. And the question is, how have they set their cars up? They'll obviously want them to come on strong in the last part of the race. But how are they going to handle the first part? Are they going to be an evil handling car, or are they going to be something that they can caress along for the first 20-odd laps until the fuel load goes down? Saw Michael Pickens change the rear bars in his car earlier on tonight to try and get drive off the left side. 50 laps on the board. We're about to go green. Chaffee gets the jump. Whittaker. Wallace settles into second. The middle of the pack. Everyone settling down. Pickens there with Nathan Speed bouncing around. They look down the inside of Jeremy Hassel. Our race leader is Anthony Chaffee. Wallace, Whittaker. Palmer goes up in a fourth past Brock Dean. Harders, Pickens. Then we go back to Hassel, Speed, Brown, George, Harders, Vine, Mackay. The rest of the field comes through. The battle at the moment is from second back. Wallace in second. Chaffee leads. Whittaker's in third under pressure from Brock Dean. Have a look underneath. Michael Kendall. Kendall moves up into fourth. Here comes Pickens. Pickens on the run. Palmer's gone back a couple of spots on the outside of Nathan Speed. Pickens trying to go around the outside of Kendall. Anthony Chaffee making the most of the $100 a lap. The first 500 goes to Anthony Chaffee. Wallace getting some pace on the S-Slinger now. Kendall goes through. Pickens trying to go around the outside of Whittaker. Brock Dean gets passed by Nathan Smee as they get into turn 3. Dean gets up over the cushion. Pickens drives past the outside of Whittaker and up in the third spot. Kendall still back there in fifth. Smee, Dean, Palmer. Where's Brown Dog? Behind Jeremy Hassel. Michael Harders. Mark George, Rob Mackay, Darren Vine, Rob Stewart, Steve Swingler, Rodney Harders, Chris Singleton, Gary Hudson, Jason Bell. That's the way they run after 7 of the 50 laps. Chaffee now getting in it. Gets balked there by Jason. Side Pickens on the move. Under Wallace. Pickens up in the second spot. Chaffee gets past the car of Jason. Goes high. Chaffee dives underneath. Trying many cars between himself and Michael Pickens. Pickens flies underneath Hudson. Watson goes to follow. Here comes Nathan Smee. Kendall still at the back behind Sid Whittaker. There's Brown Knight. Behind Jeremy Hassel. Rock Dean. Brendan Palmer. Just behind the car of Michael Kendall. Pickens. Chaffee gets caught up with the car of Rob Stewart. goes through. Chaffee about to come up and let Rodney Harders. Pickens past Stewart. Speeds up into third. He's got past Wanless. Kendall still can't make a way past Sid Whittaker at the moment. Hudson on the inside. Brown Dog threads a needle as he tries to get the two lap cars. Hassel's gone back another spot at below 78. Harders and George run the tail. Anthony Chaffee though, making every post a winner. He's got $1,500 in his back pocket at the moment. Oh, that's the car of Pickens. I'm sure that's Michael Pickens on his side up there in turn 2. And certainly Michael Pickens was running up in second spot. Comes up. Nice 29 spike, and Michael Pickens just sitting there patiently waiting to get this race back underway. Certainly Anthony Chaffee's made the most of it. He's $1,500 richer at the moment. He's led first 15 laps at 100 laps, so at least he'll go home with a couple of dollars in his pocket. You were having a bit of trouble trying to get past Sid Whittaker, and unfortunately you've come together with, I'm not sure who you came together with, but certainly damage resulting in your car, which has put you out of the race.
Yeah, the thing was, it had a lot of fuel, and so yeah, just burned a bit of fuel off, and I just started to get going really, and unfortunately Todd sort of spun when Michael crashed there, and just right in front of us, and I just had nowhere to go. So yeah, bit of a bugger. So stopped it for the night.
Oh, so Todd actually spun to try and avoid Michael, and you've had nowhere to go.
Yeah, he was just parked in the middle of the track. So yeah, just really unfortunate. So. Yeah, big thanks to Dwayne Nielsen and all the guys tonight who put in a big hand on getting the thing going, and just a shame we couldn't finish it off.
I said earlier on when the race started that these things were going to be absolutely full of fuel. You wouldn't squeeze another bit in. So the problem was that, because everyone's going to have their car set up towards the end of the race, but how are they going to handle it at the start? And obviously yours was a car where you had to stroke along a bit. Yeah,
definitely. It was pretty tight, and so I couldn't really run on the ledge up there. It was pretty tight on the bottom. So yeah, it just got to the point where I was starting to burn enough fuel off and get going, but it wasn't to be.
Oh, good to see you're okay anyway, Michael, and good luck next time.
Cheers. Thanks.
Jason Bell, Rodney Harders, Gary Hudson, Todd Wanless in there with Jeremy Hassel. I thought Jeremy would be further up than that. Rob Stewart and Chris Singleton at the rear. 35 laps left on the board, and Chaffee guns it out of turn 3. Smee gives chase. Wallace buried deep in the pack along with Jeremy Hassel. Down the back they go. Here comes Brown Dog, trying to get underneath Brendan Palmer. Palmer slides it wide. Whittaker's untidy. Yep, that's on. Oh, the yellow light is on, and Chris Singleton, I think, jammed on the brakes because he thought the tow truck was coming out. So out after the front runners. Harders looking at Palmer's got a flat left rear tyre. Brendan Palmer's got a flat left rear. That's going to put pace to the polarised 92 as he coasts down the back. The race leader, Anthony Chaffee. Harders up to 4th, Mark George. And we go back to Rob Mackay. I think Todd Wanless should be between him and Darren Vine. Todd's arguing that he should be in front of Rob Mackay, but we'll wait and see how the officials call it. Stevie Swingler behind Vine, and it's Jason Bell Rob Stewart, Gary, Anthony Chapp, give Hudson a tap in the tail. I think that was an expression of I'm not happy, Jen. Rodney Harders and Chris Singleton. Yellow lights are out. Nathan Smee's the race leader. Smee backs them all up through 3 and 4. On the gas, gets a good break over. Sid Whittaker as they get down into turn 1. Oh, Stewart. Untidy. Mackay. Wallace. George Hardin. Wide. Bill. Mackay. Winkler. Anthony Jackson trying to get past Rodney Hardin, Hudson and Singleton at the top of the field. Wallace now gets around the outside of Sid Whittaker in turn 4. Chasing after Nathan Smee. The Love Machine from Sirame. Out after the Lucas Oils team, Fox 9. And the Spike Chassis American Races. Number 7. Anthony Chaffee though. Our former race leader. Coming back through the field, looking to get underneath Stevie Swingler. From Mackay untidy in front of Swingler. He tried to get both of them down in turn 1, but couldn't do so. Nathan Smith, almost untidy. Whittaker still 4th from Harders. Boy, trying to Singleton. One still good. Sid Whittaker. Goes through Wallace to get around Singleton. Fine, Bell. Swingless, fine, they both got past Mackay. Nathan Smee now, trying to get underneath Rob Stewart. Smee gets between them, threads the needle. Yellow lights on. Lights on. Back underway. Brown dog right on his tail. Wallace there as well. Everyone down, running on the bottom of the racetrack. Harders gets a wheels up out of 2. Darren by there. Bell trying to go around the outside. Wallace's car doesn't seem to want to go with the restart. But Nathan Smith, Mark Brown, starting to drive from the rest of the field. Get past Darren Vine. Fine turbos, got plenty of horsepower. In a straight line when he Jason Bell. Vine has a look at it. Oh, can't do it there. 12 laps left to run. Oh, Brown Dog slides it into 3. Team Fox number 9. Whittaker, George, Harders, Jason Bell. Chaffee tries to get underneath Vine, can't do it there. Mackay gets sideways. Brown Dog lost a bit of ground to Smee. Starting to come back to Todd Wanless. 10 laps left to run. For our race leader, Nathan Smee. Smee continues to lead this race with 9 to go. Brown Dog second. Wanless car at the restart. Just back to green. Brown has another chance at the back of the 7. Speedo on the gas. Brown Dog. Wallace still 3rd. Whittaker's 4th. Mark George, Harders, Bell, Vine, Chaffee. They all go through. Brown Dog coming back now. 8 to go. Wanless. Look back through the field. Anthony Chaffee trying to get around Darren. Can't do it there. Smith hugging the bottom of the racetrack. If Browning. Speed. 3 to go. Wallace goes through. Whittaker. Harders coming back. 2 laps to go. down to Bell. Chaffee hasn't been able to get past either of them. Mark Brown, Todd Wallace. Boy, still trying to get Jason. Nathan Smee wins the 50 lapper. Second to Mark Brown. Third will go to Wallace. Whittaker, George, Michael Harders, Bell, Vine, Chaffee, Stewart, Swingler, Mackay. Sirame Wines, number 3. Put your hands together for Todd Wanless. Congratulations, Todd. Angela Harders there with your trophy.
You're welcome.
Made a pretty tough night in the office there, buddy. You had the incident down there with Michael Kendall, and you went back to the rear, and a couple of yellows helped you get back over the front, but certainly no match for the two in front.
No, it was a bit awkward. Sorry to Michael Kendall. I got half messed up there when Michael Pickens went, and I just kind of balked, and then it spun out, and I was in the middle of nowhere, and I had nowhere to go, but it bent all the front end up, and you had to keep the car really straight, or it would just spun out on itself. The first couple of laps, I had to get the car back and hit the front end up. But I'd like to thank all my guys. They worked 60 hours this week getting that engine in, and I don't know, those S-Slingers, I'm still out, the jury's still out on them. They're a great motor. It goes good. When it goes slick like that, it's great. When it gets a bit of hook, you know, they get a bit of moisture there, I'm still struggling. But I thank Bob Smith and John Pattard and Steve and Maddie and Kenny and Josh and everybody that helps us out every week. It's just, I really like to thank them.
Mate, congratulations on your third place tonight. Get you to jump up on the podium there, Toddy. In second place tonight, driving the Lucas Oils, Team Fox, number 9. Put your hands together for Mark Brown. Congratulations, mate. Grab your trophy off Angela Harders there. Mate, you had a couple of chances at Nathan, but that number 7 was just too quick.
I just got the setup right, you know. We're way too tight when we turn the corners. It's terrible, you know. Just disappointed, you know. I really wanted to run with these guys, but, you know, obviously weren't good enough tonight.
Yeah, you look like you were struggling a bit there at the start, and probably the first 10 laps you're having a bit of trouble getting past the traffic. And as you said, that was probably just because it was too tight.
I struggled the first 40, you know. Even going Nathan, I was still having big pushes right through the corner, you know. I was lucky no one was there to take the spot, you know. But, you know, I mean, I've got to thank Lucas Oil, Al Fields, all the guys on the crew, Foxy, Marky, Cam, Ronnie and Elkie, little bloke Caden, he done a great job tonight. I mean, the boys done an awesome job. They worked their guts out. We just didn't get it right, unfortunately.
Mate, it's always great to see you up here in Queensland. Congratulations on your second place tonight. Winner of tonight's auto upgrade midget 50 lapper for America Tyre Racing Service and Spike Chassis. Put your hands together for Nathan Smee. Congratulations, buddy. You grabbed the trophy off Angela Harders. And there's a lovely check there for $2,000 as well. Well, mate, it was a bit tough there in the first part of the race, but Michael Pickens got past you and off he went. And then, of course, we saw the incident happen. Anthony Chaffee was off and running and you were chasing him, and he was probably, you know, a good 100 metres in front of you. And then, of course, he come undone over there as well. And once you got in the front, though, you were never going to look back.
Yeah, you know, I mean, at the start there, Mike got in front, you know what I mean, but he was sort of running up the top a little bit more, and I was just sitting there. I didn't want to really show him where I was running, so, you know, it was going to be tough to beat, but, I mean, what can you say? These 3 cars, the all S-Slingers, Spike Chassis, American Racers, Advanced Shocks, you know what I mean, that's all you can use.
Mate, the car looked really good in the last part of the race here. Obviously, that's how you set up, but as Brownie said, the car was perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect, but, I mean, you know, it can always be better, but I mean, at least part of races, you know, I mean, be consistent, and you know, you don't have to be the fastest. You just keep ruling out those laps, and that's what I was trying to do.
Mate, certainly good hunting ground for you up here.
Yeah, you know, it's a good track, and John always, you know, the other week it was slick, and this week's hooked up. You know, I mean, it's always interesting, and it's, you know, it's a tough little track. I mean, he's good.
Mate, congratulations on your win tonight. Well done, buddy. We'll get you to jump up on the podium and take the spoils of victory. Folks, put your hands together for Todd Wanless, Mark Brown, and the winner of tonight's auto upgrade 50 lapper in Nathan Smee.
Can you hold the auto upgrade check?
I was going to say, how many hands you got?